How's your 2023 diet going? Pretty well so far? You looking for a little treat out there, or have you finally gotten over that sugar hump? Well, just in case, you've got a hankering for some snackering, there's 10 diabetes ducking snacks that will satisfy your sweet tooth, but won't spike your blood sugar or your blood pressure, if you think about it too hard, I guess, prescribed by top nutritionists. Well then, what do we got? More than 34 million Americans, suffer from diabetes, which occurs in the body, is incapable of creating or effectively using their own insulin. Yeah, you got fat disasters. More often than not, it's a rot of their own back, but every once in a while, you got a flumpy pancreas, so I understand, man. If you got to inject insulin, that's, that really sucks. But if it's type 2 diabetes and it's something that you can totally deal with, bro, I've got no sympathy for you. The general fixation when considering what a diabetic can safely enjoy when a craving comes on is sugar, especially the variety that is added in production, and switching sugar for a substitute, copy editor Daily Mail, please, for the love of God, is an effective way to prevent blood sugar spikes. But nutritionists add the key to making healthy insulin-friendly desserts is looking beyond sugar content and choosing one that contains protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Imagine that, something that's more filling instead of just something that satiates the right part of their brain and their tongue. Healthy sweets, such as fruits, have naturally occurring sugars, but if you eat too many in general in conjunction with other sugary goods, it taxes your liver quite a bit, because fructose, the naturally occurring sugar in fruits, can only be simply processed in the liver. Otherwise, at excess fructose, it just gets stored on and around the liver, creating fatty liver disease, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. It's not a great look. What do we got right here? So this would be unsweetened dark chocolate. Yeah, that's always the go-to. It's got antioxidants in it as well, a couple of other healthy things, but you have to get the unsweetened stuff. Or if it's sweetened with stevia, that's a little bit more pricey, but yeah, don't get baker's chocolate. That stuff is disgusting, unless, of course, you add your aftermarket sweeteners, but about 10 grams of sugar per serving. Dark chocolate with the variety added without milk solids contains 50 to 90% cocoa butter, and sugar, has long been extolled for its myriad of health benefits, and diabetics can't steer clear. High cocoa content chocolate, often considered low glycemic foods, meaning they do not cause sharp spikes in blood sugar, and polyphenols in chocolate. That's what I was looking for. Organic compounds that are biologically active and functioning as antioxidants. Hey, there you go. I got it right, sort of. Have been shown to increase insulin resistance. A 2017 report by Persian researchers, Iranian, come on, there's no Persia anymore, said that studies in both animal and humans showed that polyphenols, like those found in dark chocolate, decrease high blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity. Cool. Eat chocolate for your health. But not like that. Skinny dipped dark chocolate almonds. Interesting. Not exactly. If you're combining dark chocolate with any nut, I guess it's most accessible to get chocolate almonds, but I'd always go macadamia nuts. Those would probably be pretty tasty, but whatever, man. About 6 grams of sugar, I guess. Okay, for those perfect examples of sweet snacks that strike a healthy balance, with other nutrients. Ms. Groves Azaro said, all right. They're relatively low in added sugar, and they have like 6 grams for 10. They have like 6 grams. Ugh, could you imagine getting advice from this lady? But they also contain 5 grams of protein and a couple of grams of fiber from the night, and also a lot of fat. So you got a mix of everything. Even though almonds are about they're one of the most lean when it comes to fat nuts that are out there. Snacks containing almonds can lower diabetes risk. Indian scientists suggest eating almonds can also increase insulin sensitivity, helping people with prediabetes to ward off the disease. All right, frozen berries. Cool. Or you could, that's a good way to save it, because those immediately are flash frozen, and most of their nutritional content ends up getting retained by said process. So yes, blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, all of those look great and fantastic, and I'd highly recommend all of them. Very, very, very low glycemic index on all of that stuff as well. So yeah, all around, man, good stuff. A cup of frozen berries also contains a healthy dose of fiber, which delays digestion. Yeah, of course, man. Delay will not only help you feel more satisfied, it will also not spike blood sugar levels so quickly as if you consumed the juice, or the fruit in juice form. Yeah, man, fruit juice is just a total scam. It's just an easy way to straight line some fructose into your system, which is not good in the overall. Berries also pack key micronutrients such as vitamin C, A, potassium, folate, and antioxidants that can help boost the immune system. Cool. Homemade banana ice cream, about 4 grams of sugar. Interesting. Diabetics need to be careful about their intake of carbohydrates because carbs raise their blood sugar more than any other nutrient. Bananas have plenty of carbs and also plenty of sugar, so I don't know how they get around this. Alongside those, carbs is a super nutrient fiber that blunts a blood sugar spikes. Interesting. Banana ice cream is made simply by freezing 1 or 2 bananas, enough for 1 cup, and blending them in a food processor until the mixture smooths out and takes on a creamy consistency. All right. That's all you use for it? Huh. So you just blend up a banana and that's apparently ice cream? All right, bet. Apple slices and peanut butter. What if your dog's busy? Apples are rich in fiber and prevent spikes in blood sugar. Again, I don't really recommend mixing carbs and fats at the same time, and you got to be careful with peanut butter. I would personally recommend other seed butters that are out there, or if you kind of like the taste and texture of peanut butter, almond butter's incredibly good. It's just got a much stronger taste to it. Just stay away from added oil peanut butters. You can get natural peanut butters that are out there. Normally the ones that just naturally separate with the oil on top and then you got the solids on the bottom. Those are good. Don't be afraid of those. You can just mix them right up and it's all good anyways. But yeah, the old Kraft peanut butter with the green wrap, not very good. It's got some oils in there for shelf stability. Not that great, but yeah, this is just an old school go-to snack. I wouldn't again necessarily recommend it because yes, you're putting together, depending on the quality of your peanut butter, highly inflammatory fats and something that's just immediately gonna open up and spike your cells into receiving that fat energy as opposed to just the simple carbohydrates. So yeah, tread lightly. 2018 study by Texas researchers concluded that eating 2 tablespoons of peanut butter along with white bread and apple juice led to significantly lower blood glucose spike when compared to subjects who ate white bread and juice alone. Yeah, peanut butter's good, but white bread and apple juice, yo, ew. Another study published in 2012 reported that in the group of obese women, who were either given peanut butter with breakfast or a trusty Labrador Retriever, those who had peanut butter had better control over their blood glucose levels after eating and felt satisfied for longer. Well, that's pretty cool. Sugar-free fruit popsicles. Well, there's quite a few chemicals that are in there, so tread lightly. Not a low-calorie food per 3 pops. Naturally and artificially flavored. What do you got? Like a product tie-in for that? I wouldn't recommend those, man, because this is some old school diet thinking when you take everything holistically. Many types of sugar-free popsicles are made using sugar substitutes deemed safer for diabetics, such as stevia, monk fruit, and aspartame. Aspartame, it's better for diabetics, but it'll also give you brain cancer. So, 6 of one, half a dozen of the die. Small amount of the food makes a big difference because products with sugar substitutes pack a sweeter punch than those made with natural sugar. Of course, man, sugar substitutes, think Equal, Sweet and Low, and Splenda. All of those have basically been kind of pushed out of the way because stevia has definitely come on the scene. Monk fruit, xylitol, and also all of those other old school artificial sweeteners, they wreak havoc on your gut microbiome, which is just a travesty. So yeah, I don't know why you're necessarily recommending that, and especially, popsicle brand popsicles, not gonna be all that great in the grand scheme of things. So pears, 16 grams of sugar, yeah, you can get some fiber off of that, but you're gonna get a hell of a lot of fructose, 17 grams. Pears are great and all, and fantastic, but I would stick with berries, man, frozen berries if you're gonna be doing fruits in any form or fashion. Chocolate, hummus, and strawberries. Again, just check what's going to be in your hummus. Making it at home. As for the hummus itself, straightforward, easy to access ingredients such as cocoa, avocado, chickpeas, and vanilla. Yeah, that sounds gross, but maybe it's good. I don't know, man. Nutritionist Julie Cunningham said 1 tablespoon of chocolate hummus has 5 grams of carbs. 5 strawberries have 11 grams of carbs, so this can really satisfy a sweet snack as long as you keep your portion size in check. It sounds like you're running a fairly high sugar content for just something that's just a fly-by-night snack. Halo Top ice cream. Yeah, Yeah, I'd recommend that very much so. 9 grams per the entire little pint that's there, 330 calories, made with the high quality ingredients. The only thing is, I think that boy right there in my neck of the woods, it'd be about $10 per. So it's a little pricey, but if you can afford it, hey man, nothing terribly wrong with it. A wide array of flavors. Ah, yes, very good. From a chocolate cake batter, mint chip to caramel macchiato and red velvet. People, plenty of options without feeling deprived of the real thing. Halo Top is sweetened with stevia and another sugar substitute called erythritol. There we go. Thus giving the sweetness without the associated blood sugar spike. Yep. Vanilla flavor, for instance, has 5 grams of protein per half cup with the same amount of regular Breyers. Vanilla contains 2 grams of protein and a whole hell of a lot of sugar. Swiss Miss, no sugar added. Oh, hot chocolate. Oh, okay, cool. Hot chocolate, whether store-bought or homemade, is typically loaded with sugar and would not be suitable for a diabetic. Mixing the powder of organic low-fat milk is a great, sweet, cozy treat. Very interesting. Yo, soy milk, for instance, is the least carb-heavy, non-dairy variety. Nah, man, nut milk if you're going to be doing anything else. Or just, I don't know. Like, there's one that I really recommend in this entire list of 10. Like, that's fine if you want to just try to eat a so-called balanced diet. But if you're worried about diabetes risk, just stick with frozen berries. They're proven, actually are nutritious in some form or fashion. The rest of those are just kind of overpriced gimmicks. But there's a list for you. Try to your heart's content. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.